Maine is the biggest city, and we've got all the culture right here, all right? And we're going around, there's galleries open, there's music playing, there's above, up from a fourth, fifth story window, there's music coming down, there's cars going by, all this stuff going on. And we're walking around checking it out. All of a sudden, Doug has this freeze.
Okay, cool. It was a really surreal moment. Like everything quieted down for me, and it was like I couldn't look and see, and I relied heavily like on what's around me, and I had to just listen, and it was really cool.
And we're just motionless. I was frozen looking up at the Eastland Hotel sign.
I thought it was interesting how Heidi was across from me and how people noticed her because her arm was outstretched, so she was very dynamic in her stillness.
We were kind of greeting each other and smiling. It was really hard to hold a smile. But then you kind of bring it back.
For me, when I froze, I had my chapstick right up to my lips, and the hardest part was that the only thing I could think about was that my hand was shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking, and that I wanted to stop the shaking, but I couldn't move, and it was just, but the whole experience was fabulous.
Is as we enter this space that somehow we do a small freeze right in the space and then go on. All right? Okay? Yeah, right in this space where I think the experience was terrific, and I really love the fact that we took it on a walk. So we did the art walk, and we froze in different places in Portland.
Walking through the streets was great because there was just so much more spontaneity to it. It's like we're walking along and all of a sudden Doug just says freeze, or he claps and we freeze.
I was really tense and waiting for Doug's clap, and so I was anticipating it a bit more, and I was overthinking my poses, and so as a result I wound up with my hands kind of up near my face both times instead of the more habitual, just random movement of when we froze down by the museum.
If you were in the back of the crowd, you could see everybody leaning in mid-stride. That was a nice pose.
It was a much more comfortable experience, and I think we looked better because we were much closer together and we blocked those two. People were walking around us.
Once I got out into the elements of everything, it went by really quick and it was super easy.
We didn't know what was going to happen. It was just like so great because we had no clue what was going to happen. It was just so spontaneous, and it was just so much fun to like be right in the moment and do that, and then just wonder what are people thinking right now. It's so cool.
It's fantastic. It's addicting. Freezing is addicting.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be freezing or not.